I lived here about 50 years, 50 at least, and I've seen loads of changes, some for the better, some for the worse.
Well, I lived in Cefn Golau for at least 54 years.
I'm an housewife. I've lived in Cefn Golau for 60 years. Yeah, 60 years. That's giving my age away.
I'm the Borough Councillor and Town Councillor for the Centre and West Ward, which takes in Cefn Golau.
Cefn Golau is a rundown estate now. It's not like it used to be. There's a lot of work needs doing to the houses, the roads, the paths.
It's the same as any other housing estate. You've got good and you've got bad. Mostly bad at the moment, but never mind.
I think the location of Cefn is absolutely brilliant where it is. What better views can you get and looking up here?
It's overlooking the Tredegar Valley, and you won't get better views than what we got up here.
In the summer months, it's beautiful weather. And the winter, in fact, when it's a nice crispy day with frost down, the views are spectacular.
Well, where I live, we got a mountain behind us, which is by the cemetery. The kids used to go up there and play in the canyons, go over the pond. That's not far from there, where you got the cemetery for it isn't the Black Death, cholera.
The community is very close-knit. Like every family, they seem to have rows, but when the going gets tough, they knit together. No more than showing than when a young girl got knocked down this year by speeding traffic, that they all went down in mass to the pact meeting to tell the police they wanted something done.
There's always people there to help if you need help. Like I've suffered with ill health now for 14 years, and it's, when I've needed help, I've had help, and it's a very nice place to live anyway. Since
I've been little, it's been really close. There's always someone there. If you're in trouble or you need someone, they're there in a minute.
I think we know our neighbours, and we're always looking out for each other. Bad parts, I believe, is that the laws have changed. That makes it hard for the council and TCAL in the social housing when it comes to rehousing people, and we haven't got a say who becomes our new neighbour, in fact, and I think that's a backward step.
One of my fondest memories are the street parties we used to hold, like for the investiture, anything. We'd only need excuse, and it was brilliant. When we go around the streets, we go each street, like in fancy dress, like perhaps collecting money or anything, and well, it was, like I said, brilliant.
When I was little, there was only one street, which was Attleigh Way, as I call Old Attleigh Way. We didn't have a lot of cars, and I sounded old. And we used to go down the hills on the sleighs in the snow, because we didn't have to worry about cars. Kids all played together, same as everywhere else. They could go out and have no problems.
So you had to make your own fun and play in the streets, you'd go down the park, which was lovely, or the swimming bars, open bars, it was just, you had a tighter knit community, I think, then than you have got now.
Yeah, you got a lot, there's a lot of things that have been going on over the years which are gone now, like fetes, street parties, football. You're not allowed to play football on the roads like they used to, and you're not allowed to play ball games on the road because people don't tolerate it like they used to.
Well, I was 10 when this was built over here. The man that built the houses committed suicide, so they went to Cornish houses. So they built 6 Cornish houses, and then they started on Cripps Avenue.
At the time when we was little, that there's plenty to do. Because the houses were being built at the time, and we could actually play inside the houses as they were being built. And there was a lot of people up here I knew who have moved away now.
We haven't got the characters like we had years ago. I can remember the knock door one particular bad winter when Henry Carpenter said to me, "Give me an hand," and he got his horse and trap out, and he went down the town because that was the only way we could get milk and bread, and we went delivering milk and bread for the older people and disabled.
I've seen some good changes and some bad changes. The worst ones of bad, I think, are the bushes and the trees they planted.
As you can see, they're just beside us. There's two horses that have escaped. I've more than once seen the youngsters grabbing them and riding them barebacked up and down the street.
The house is deteriorating, but hoping that they'll be done now. And if they do them, they will look nice.
We have got a problem with the infrastructure. The buses are only come up here and only part of the way up once every hour, I believe now.
I think it just needs a facelift. Cefn Golau could be improved with a facelift. Like the roads, the paths, the trees, the greens. Because we've got plenty of greens up here, but they're not looked after like they used to be.
We could do with some garages up here. Be nice when the houses are all done up, and hope the people will look after them. Poor old horses, keep them on the mountain, and make sure Day Halfway keeps the cows on the mountain.
It's good and bad everywhere. I won't put a damper on Cefn, and I won't, for good or the bad.
The biggest problem we got in Cefn Golau at the moment is the actual drugs and drink, and that is a major problem. But I don't think it's isolated to Cefn Golau. I think it's one of them things which is throughout the country at the moment.
It's the same as any other estate in the nights. You wouldn't really chance coming out when they've all been out drinking. When they're not drinking, they're the nicest people you can meet.
But I think the benefit cuts will have a major impact up here, because over the years, the council, Blaen y Gwent Council, Tai Calon, are given 3-bedroom houses to single people. Now they are going to suffer with the benefit cut, with the housing benefit cuts. And at the moment, my personal opinion is I don't think our AM and our MP are doing enough to explain what the benefit cuts is going to mean to the individuals in Cefn Golau. It's
like housing benefit now is not going to be paid to people, being paid direct to the Ticalan or whatever. They're going to give it to people. You know, what are people going to do? They're going to see that extra 60 or 70 pound a week, and they're going to think, oh, you know, I leave my rent this week. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. There's going to be more people homeless than anything from Cefn.
The benefits are going to be for they've got to be 25 and over, haven't they? Most of them now. That's what they're saying. So, I mean, if they're under 25 and you're going to give them their money, what are they going to do?
I honestly believe that people don't know what's going to ahead of them. It's going to be a dramatic change. I think we'll be going back to the old Welsh soup kitchens. We will be having food banks. We'll be looking at second-hand clothes, second-hand shops. I can see people being in the rent arrears, and my work as a councillor, I think it will triple just on benefits.
What does the future hold for me up here? Same as normal, living up here, enjoying it up here. It's a lovely view from any of the houses up here.
We are here, the tenants and residents, got to get that in. And I mean, I got to be honest, we will do everything that we can to help the people of Cefn Golau to make it a better place, which we have done the past 17 years.
Well, we got a community house, which we do a children's club on a Thursday. You've got the fishing club here.
I'm a volunteer for the Cefn Golau tenants and residents. We also run the Cefn Golau fishing club. We also run the Carp Crunchers Disco, which involves putting discos on for people who can't afford to hire a disco then.
I'm secretary of the Cefn Golau tenants and residents, and well, we practically run the house in Cefn Golau what we got, which we have done for 17 years.
I think Cefn Golau can only improve with the people in Cefn Golau, and that is through possibly most Cefn Golau Tenants and Residents Association. They are the voice of Cefn Golau. The council definitely hear them and listen to them.
We've got a youth club that goes on here. We do have coffee mornings, a bingo night. Whatever people want, we will do it. It's just that we want ideas of people to get it up and going. You know, whatever people want to do, we'll do it if it's possible.
I got no reason to move away. I like the neighbourhood, and I can't see me ever moving away. My daughter lives right opposite me, and all my family live on Cefn Golau.
Definitely not. No, I would never ever move away. Never.
You can see all around town, and I don't see why people don't want to come up here to live.
It's a nice estate. It's a really good estate to live, and I, like say myself personally, I've been up here now all these years, and I would never move from here. And the people are nice. I like the people, and I would never move from here.